Whenever I replay The Last of Us games, one of the things that most consistently just blows me away is the editing. The Last of Us games are one of my favorite examples of how editing is just used to enhance the emotion of a story. And we all know the story by now, so let me just show you this.
Is it?
What are you doing?
Killing time.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
I am sure you will figure that out.
Your watch is broken. You mumble in your sleep. I hate bad dreams.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, now let's look at the same scene, but from the show.
What are you doing?
Killing time.
What am I supposed to do?
I'm sure you'll figure that out.
Your watch is broken. You mumble in your sleep. I've never been on the other side of the wall.
Now, both of these scenes work really well, but to me, the scene from the game works in a much more emotive way. There's something so potent to me about how the scene is cut together, for a lack of a better word, in a more careful manner, especially in how Ellie bringing up the watch to Joel is cueing these guitar chords, and on the last note of this guitar chord, that's when the jump cut is being made. And I love how it's only after that cut is made, that's when the ambience of the rain outside starts to play. It just makes for such a potent scene. In comparison, the scene in the show just feels a little rushed. The cuts, to me at least, feel quicker and the pacing is just put off. What made this scene so emotive in the game isn't here in the show, and when Ellie passes off the watch comment, it doesn't feel as hard hitting. And as you can tell by the state of this video, I am not an editor and don't really know too much about it either, but the editing in the games is just something that has always stood out to me. I'm definitely in no way attempting to bash the show. I actually really liked the first episode, and I thought it handled adapting such a monumental game fantastically, and I loved Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, and of course I'm not asking for a one-to-one visual recreation of the games, but I find the editing of the games so integral to the franchise that I was really hoping to see some of that kind of find its way into the show. I think if I had to narrow it down to a few words, I would say that The Last of Us is editing for empathy. And ultimately that word, empathy, is the one I'd attach to the franchise. In the first game, it's can you empathize with Joel's decision to save Ellie. In the second, it's can you empathize with Abby killing Joel. It's can you empathize with Ellie's decision to let Abby go after killing so many people and going through hell and leaving her family to go and kill her. The Last of Us isn't logical. Its entire foundations are built upon human emotions, which are inherently illogical. I think this is why scenes like the one I just played are edited in this almost near non-chronological order, as it gives the player just a moment to think through their own emotional process. And I guess you could say that every emotion that the writing is intending, the editing is provoking. But yeah, thank you for sitting through this like near 5 minutes of pure waffle. As you can tell, I'm not an editor. And I have very little knowledge surrounding editing itself. I was just trying my best to put words to my thoughts So if you did like it, obviously please leave a like. That would be greatly appreciated. I hope to do more of these in the future, and you know, hopefully you guys might stick around for them. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.